Hello there, my Capricorn Collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, Capricorns. Be mindful of the water signs. What's up with you, Cappies? Be mindful of the water signs. Be mindful of the emotional connections. This is like a person that kind of... they have a lot of codependency on their exes. So this is someone that continually talks about their exes. Or there's a lot of codependency on their exes. They create an emotional attachment. There you are, Capricorns. Very quick. So, ooh, Cappies. Ace of Swords, there at the Nine of Swords. Those of you that have figured that out. So you're not letting your emotions overwhelm you. You're not letting your emotions kind of dictate your decisions. Someone don't like that fact, Capricorn. There's the King of Swords. This is kind of like a counterbalance energy when it comes to you, Capricorn. There's the Queen of Wands. Some of you, the passionate shit don't work anymore. Whew. Baby mama, baby daddy vibes. This is genderless, so take what's yours and leave what's not. And there's the Nine of Wands. Ooh. What's between the Nine of Wands there and the Queen of Wands? The Four of Pentacles. Between the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles is the Moon vibes. Ooh, don't get played. So, damn. Some of you avoid those people with messy exes energies, so that way you don't take on someone else's karmic vibe. Some of y'all pay attention to how many baby mamas or baby daddies that there are. So, you know, something you should probably take into consideration. There's the Four of Wands. Who needs you to pay their bills? $44 vibes there. Damn. Capricorns, make sure you're not dealing with somebody who creates emotional attachments, but they already have like a person that they're working with. So this is someone who they create partnerships and basically always go back to the same person. So if your person has like a default relationship or partnership, this could be someone that's they could be branching out. So that way, it's basically looking for someone to pay their fucking bills. Oh, you could be dealing with a Pisces. There's the World vibes. There's the Ten of Cups. There's the Six of Wands. There's the Scorpio vibes. Damn. These are the professional exes. So, how many exes and what's the codependency on their exes? And if someone keeps going back to the same person all the time, this is like every relationship they have, they end up going back to the same one, then they start another one, they end up going back to the same one. Make sure you're not just being played. With the World vibes here, definitely be mindful when you're online. You should be aware of the games and all the sort of fuckery around that. Pardon the frankness there, Capricorn, but damn. Kinda is what it is. I thought that King of Swords was you, but some of you, that could be someone that kind of... This is a very intricate game here. So, damn. It's a fertile vibe, so be mindful of that energy as well. Capricorn, this could be someone close to you as well. So, Capricorn, if you're dating somebody's around you, friends type vibe, their ex, make sure you're not just being taken advantage of. So, damn. Or be mindful that someone isn't taking advantage of you in this situation. Especially if you're the one that can bring the stability. So, what kind of partners do they choose? Some of y'all look at it, is their pay like commensurate to the lifestyle this person leads, or do they need to supplement it with partners that actually can provide the abundance? Damn, don't be paying someone else's fucking bills here. Don't get taken advantage of either. Work, love, life. If this isn't romantic with you, Capricorns, this is like a smart life vibes. This is almost like a recruiting type vibe as well. So those of you, be mindful online dating. Some of you are dealing with professional exes. So some of you could be dealing with people who just stay single or get married just to become an ex so they can get like who's the default partner? Who's the person they always run back to that probably ain't worth shit? But this person is always in and out of their life. This is always their default person. This is probably not someone they talk a lot about because they don't want people to figure out, oh, so after each relationship, you go back to this person? How many times have you been back to this person? Oh, Capricorn. Take what's yours and leave what's not. That can't be all y'all's Capricorn vibes, right? That Piscean energy. Some of you be mindful that a friend of yours, friend, family, work colleague ain't trying to set you up with one of their exes just so they can take you for a little financial ride here. If someone seems too good to be true, they probably are. Definitely be mindful here, especially when you're online. Those of you over romanticizing all your relationships or partnerships, do be mindful of that. Cappies, you guys should definitely have prenups. Some of y'all, what's the rush with this 10 of Cups? Professional exes when it comes to you. Capricorn, maybe that's your energy. Capricorn, you could attract those type of people. This almost feels like someone's working in conjunction with somebody to create this sort of vibe. This would be like the person standing outside the club trying to get people to come in. Some of you, this is like people trying to create relationships or partnerships so they can create some sort of stability within their second relationship or partnership here. Who does someone always go back to? That's probably not going to be someone they're going to talk about a lot. Because that's like where they always end up. Probably a lot of time in between. So, if someone gets like remarried every 4 to 5 years, there's like a pattern on that. Be mindful of that energy too. That King of Swords is like a sneaky bastard. So this is someone that kind of controls the narrative here. Who's the default and who's a professional ex? Capricorn, there's the 3 of Pentacles, there's the 3 of Cups, there's the 4 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, there at the 4 of Swords, 6 of Cups to the Queen of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. This is genderless as well, so damn Capricorns, regardless of your gender, who is like the professional ex? And who is the default partner? Who do they always go back to? It's kind of like their cleanser palette. So, damn. This is like a long game type vibe too here at Capricorn. So, damn. This reads like a work type vibe. But some of you, someone works their relationships like a work type vibe. So, this is a step up from what you would normally consider. This is like the long game here. But who's the default? Who's the default person? Who do they always go back to? This is professional ex energy. Whether this is your professional ex or someone else's professional ex. Who do they always go back to? Masculine or feminine on this? Because there's just as many women that end up paying palimony. So, damn. This is all going to be based on money. This is all going to be based on what they can get. This is like a long run type vibe. So some of you are dealing with a professional ex. Take what's yours, Capricorn. Leave what's not. Don't get played over here. If the World card, the Ten of Cups there, the Six of Wands with the Scorpio vibe. So don't over romanticize everything, Capricorn. Capricorns, be mindful online. That's sort of Ten of Cups vibe. So if you're coming across as being someone ready to settle down or desperate to settle down, it's kind of like a marker that you're going to be easy pickings to create some sort of fake relationship or partnership. Who is the default person? This person always ends up going back to the same person. There could be 4 years in between each one of their sort of transactions here. This is like all transactional. So look at your relationships or partnerships from a transactional standpoint, and it'll probably make more sense to you. This isn't well, it's not romantic. If this isn't dealing with a relationship or partnership, this could be like a business person as well. So be mindful of who you get into business with. Yeah, some of you, who is the consistent person in this person's sort of life? Who do they always go back to? This is someone they're probably not going to talk about a lot. But that's where they always end up going back. Damn, you're definitely showing up good here. When you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. This is like marketing. Anyone that remembers when this song come out, they put that saying on fucking everything they could fucking print it on. It was like a marketing. It was every fucking where. So some of you, that relationship or partnership, it's more like it's more like a business transaction. Who's the professional exes? And who does someone always end up going back to? Who does someone always end up going back to? This probably isn't a very healthy relationship or partnership. So they could say they don't want to talk about it because there's like some sort of trauma there. But this person always goes back. That's the sort of default person. Work, love, life. Oh, this ain't love. This is more like a relationship or partnership. Who's the professional ex? Who's the professional ex? Damn Cappies. Some of you, this could be someone close to you tried to play you. So this could be a friend, this could be a family member, some of y'all a co-worker. So I don't feel like it's ever a lack of an opportunity with you, Capricorn, but some of y'all make smarter choices. Don't come across as being so desperate to settle down either, because some of you, that makes you like the perfect person to over romanticize a relationship or partnership. There's always someone else though. This person has a default person. This person has a default relationship or partnership. This is genderless, so some of you, this could be someone who's they just go where the flow is. So that way it don't seem so questionable. This would be so obvious looking at it in retrospect, but maybe moving forward, especially if you over romanticize relationships or partnerships. that you're going to miss it. It's a professional ex. What's the codependency? What's someone's codependency? Damn Capricorns. This is like marketing. When this song came out, they put that shit on fucking everything. I mean, it was everywhere. So this is like a marketing vibe. So, damn. Definitely be mindful online. If you're coming across as being someone ready to settle down or wanting that sort of vibe, you're just like fodder for these type of relationships or partnerships. 4 years seems to come out. So if this is a person that gets married every 4 years or whatever the hell this sort of vibe is with the 4. So I feel like the 444 could be just as much for you. I feel like you need to learn and grow from something here. So, damn Capricorns. Any kind of relationship or partnership. This reads more like a business type vibe. Some of y'all, that romantic relationship or partnership, basically once it's 10 of Cups, that's more of a business contract. You've gone past the point of just a relationship. That's a business contract. So, who's in this 9 of fucking Swords? Hopefully it's not you, Capricorn. Who is someone's default partner that they always go back to? That's genderless too, so you could be dealing with someone that they just are in whatever relationship they're in. So don't get played. 3 of Wands, the 7 of Wands. There's that Queen of Cups. And there's, oh, look at this. Who is someone's like default partner or relationship? I feel like you established healthy boundaries. That's what makes the difference here. This could get messy. 4 of Swords, the King of Swords, the Pisces vibe. There with the 3 of Cups. 8 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the 10 of Swords. There to the Page of Pentacles. Basically, just be mindful. If you're starting out something new, this is good retrograde vibes here. Just start out like small. Have like cheaper dates, Capricorn. That way you avoid some of these toxic sort of connections. This is good retrograde vibes. Capricorn, I'm always telling you guys the cheaper dates, right? Just keep it nice, cheap, and simple when you first go out to see if you even like the person. Instead of just going out and trying to impress upon somebody. Some of you, if you come across as being desperate for a relationship or partnership, that makes you sort of easy to spot. So you're going to over-romanticize relationships or partnerships or move far quicker than what you should. Not establishing healthy boundaries, not paying attention to the red flags. Again, work, love, life vibes on this. This is someone who's good at acting. Someone could be like they like both genders, but it's like they play the other gender, so that way it keeps the, you know how people have like different sort of vibes when it comes to their relationships or partnerships. Oh, there's an interesting complexity to this, Capricorn. Take what's yours and leave what's not. I don't feel like this is everyone's fucking vibe, Capricorn. It's the professional exes. It's the professional exes. There's the 2 of Pentacles. This is a kind of tug-of-war energy. The Eight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, there to the Ten of Swords. Those of you Capricorns that aren't focused on a relationship or partnership, those of you Capricorns that's not like your main point. Those of you that aren't going to be like easily seduced as well. So this is not only are the words are right, but they're going to be a great time in the sack. So this is like, it kind of expedites that relationship or partnership. So that way you kind of avoid the red flags. You don't pay attention to what you should be paying attention to. Some of you be mindful of those close to you. So this could be someone that sends their ex in to take advantage of you. There is that energy of someone that goes both ways. So, but it kind of works for the vibe. It's kind of like the no kissing rule or whatever the fuck sort of standards or boundaries are set with this relationship or partnership. So, you shouldn't be overwhelmed in this. Some of you just take your time with something. Pay attention to all the red flags. So don't move too fast. Don't move too fast creating this relationship or partnership. Don't move too fast before you turn it into something that has a physical connection to it. Don't move too fast if someone is really kind of pointing to the fact that they're ready to settle down and all this, and they're starting to create that image of, oh, we could be happy. And who's the professional ex? So, what's someone's codependency? This person has a default person. So this is a person in their life that they always end up going back to. This really feels like someone of the opposite gender. So if someone's coming across as being, like sexually ambivalent, that could be like part of the sort of vibe that these two operate in. So, damn. This is a very complex type vibe, but Capricorn, it's really what you need to be paying attention to nowadays. Because there's so much of this game playing vibes. So, damn Cappies. What the fuck is that even about for you, though? This doesn't have to be romance-based. This could be like a work opportunity as well. So, I don't know. Look at your relationships kind of from a business perspective. 10 of Cups, the ring on the finger is a business contract. So that don't really have shit to do with love. That's a business contract. So once you realize that, you kind of take the piss out of something. So, damn Capricorn, I love your energy. But it's kind of like the shadow vibe. So it's really kind of appropriate for you, Capricorn. Take what's yours, leave what's not. Once you remove your emotions, once you remove the sort of the main objective here, which is creating this sort of vibe of a happily ever after, of that perfect sort of relationship or partnership, especially if you come across as being desperate for that relationship or partnership. So some of you, that's going to have to do with your age, right? So, oh, never married or failed relationships or partnerships. This is an energy that kind of plays on that. There is androgyny on this. So someone's default partner could be their opposite sex. Or it could be a same-sex type vibe here. Neon City, the lights are blinding. Disillusionment, deception, and secrets. Ooh, they say the neon lights are bright on Broadway. Ooh, look at that. So, there you go. Jupiter, Saturn could be focusing in on you. If you don't understand something, you kind of need to wise up to something. So, if you're doing anything online, take the time to figure out what scams are out there. It's never lack of an opportunity, but there's far more opportunists out there that's able to take advantage of those that don't pay attention to things. Who's this person's default? Some of y'all, this could be who they say is their best friend is actually like a romantic partner. This is who they always end up going back to. It's their default person. This could be a couple that just sort of does this vibe. Capricorn. This is more of a business vibe, so everything is like a transaction. Everything is transactional here. So this is someone who keeps receipts. Maybe some of you have avoided that relationship or partnership. This is kind of just be mindful of that, especially if you're doing anything online, right? So, damn Cappies. You might get a bonus read, Capricorn. I don't know, this energy is pretty basic. Some of you, this is how you need to look at something. Who's the professional ex? So, in and out of relationships or partnerships, but there's always a codependency. And someone always goes back to the same person. So, who is this person sort of go to? Their partner probably has just as many relationships or partnerships as their partner did. This is like this is all business. It's all transactional. So there's no coincidence. These are relationships or partnerships that are supposed to happen quick too. So that way you're not paying attention to the red flags that you should. If you're exploring a kink, Capricorn, kind of understand the kink before you start exploring. So understand the psychology of the kink, understand the sort of underlying vibe on that before that's something that you kind of get into. Because there's things you need to understand that some of you, you're not seeing it. You're not seeing it here. Ooh. It's good retrograde vibes. Some of you, I feel like you need to learn to keep your options open. Because I don't feel like it's lack of an opportunity with you. It's the quality of the relationships or partnerships. So maybe you need to sit down and figure out why you choose the partners that you do, what your expectations are. I feel like there's some learning you need to do. Some of you, if you're exploring a kink, figure out like the psychology around it. So that way it kind of makes sense. Some of you just need to kind of be mindful of what you need to be mindful of out there. Especially if you're dating, especially in regard to your relationships or partnerships, looking at things. If you look at things from more of a business standpoint than just, your heart. Because it all comes down to a business transaction at the end of the day. Once you put the ring on it, that's a business contract. That ain't got shit to do with how much you love somebody. That's a business contract. So, who's the professional exes? There's androgyny on this too. So, if you know someone you're with goes both ways, that could kind of be their vibe. Or they only go that way when they're doing some sort of scam. There's a lot here that if you're easily taken advantage of, you wouldn't even fucking understand it, Cappies. So just pay attention to something. Some of y'all, make sure a friend ain't playing you. So if you're someone that would date a friend's ex, some of y'all be mindful of that energy. So that way, someone just ain't playing you in that relationship or partnership. Especially if you're the one with the fucking pentacles here. Lord have mercy. So maybe it's time you stop being so fucking naive and kind of looked at the way things are or what you need to pay attention to here. So this does feel like a kink. Just kind of understanding that energy, whether that's your kink or not, Capricorn. These are professional exes that always go back to the same relationships or partnerships. For a lot of you, those energies kind of mirror each other. So it's the ex, and they're in the same in the same type of relationships or partnerships for the same amount of time, and then they kind of choose once they played the energy out. They always come back together, though. Ooh. I don't know if this is just Capricorn or a collective vibe here, Cappies. I like this. So you need to understand something. Take your time with something. Don't be so thirsty for a relationship or partnership that someone knows they can talk you into one. Marriage is a business contract. That ain't got shit to do with how much you love somebody. It's a business contract. So keep that energy in mind. If this isn't about interpersonal relationships or partnerships, this could be like working contracts. So those of you, someone could be working for your competitors. Someone could be coming in trying to figure out what the hell you got going on. So they want to create this sort of relationship or partnership, but they always go back to the same person. This could be someone who's been in business with somebody before. So they could maybe go off and get different contracts or get different opportunities or learn different things to come back together to kind of create their own. Establish some healthy fucking boundaries. Take your time with something. So that way you're not like, you don't need to go all out. Let somebody put some time, energy, and sort of attention into that relationship or partnerships before you start like just letting all your feelings out, telling every fucking thing you got going on. So whatever this is, healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries here. Some of you, because you've established those healthy boundaries, so those of you coming out of a relationship or partnership, you should have already established these healthy boundaries. So that way you're not letting your emotions overwhelm you. So some of you may need to set it out for a while if you're still emotionally kind of raw. You're not really feeling it. Once you establish that healthy boundary, you prevent yourself from getting taken advantage of. So like the slightest bit of attention and you're like going all in on something. Work, love, life again with you, Capricorn. I feel like if you know you've made these changes, then you know you're in the right vibe, Cappies. So this is all about the choices that you're making. Endings, new beginnings, moving forward. 8 of Cups there with the Wheel of Fortune. Don't over-romanticize things. So if you're like really desperate to form a relationship or partnership, don't try to fill that void so quickly. Especially if you're coming out of a codependent relationship or partnership. Take the time you need. Get the rest that you need. This is like vulture energy as well, Capricorn. So these are people that come in really quick. Especially when they may think that you're vulnerable. So, damn. Who's this person's default partner? Who does this person always end up with? They always go back to this person. They could create some sort of negative vibe with regard to this person, so that way they don't have to speak on it. So that way they can kind of keep that sort of anonymity there. But they always end up going back together. This is definitely genderless, so this could be someone that goes both ways. So their true partner is opposite of you, so that way you don't kind of question this vibe. This is just player energy. But it's like long game vibes. Jupiter here with you. I don't know, if you don't understand something, you need to kind of figure it the fuck out. So, that way you understand things. What you don't understand, figure it the fuck out. So you should be having some conversations. If you don't understand, don't go there. So that way you don't allow yourself to be taken advantage of. Some of you, your Eastern philosophy. It's kind of like tourist energy as well. So, right, if you're a tourist, you should always be mindful. So, whatever the hell this energy is, if you don't understand something, wait until you do. Take what's yours, Capricorn. Leave what's not. I like that energy with you. That's a very interesting vibe. It could be a relationship. It could be a business partnership. But who is someone's go-to? Who is someone's default relationship or partnership? So some of y'all keep that shit in mind. So whether it's, I don't even want to say romantic. It's a game. Whether it's an interpersonal connection or it's a business connection. Who you dealing with and who are they dealing with? And who is their default person? This is genderless, so it might not be as obvious as you think. Damn. Good luck, God bless. Like, share, subscribe, Capricorn. Take what's yours and leave what's not. Pay attention to the red flags. 7 of Wands. Healthy boundaries. Don't move anything along too quick. This is retrograde vibes, so some of you, sit your ass down. Your song was, if you get the choice to sit it out or dance, anyone that remembers when this song come out, they put that saying on fucking everything. It was a marketing vibe. That's why most people can't stand to hear it now, because they played the fuck out of it. Or everywhere you went, you've seen a poster, a coffee mug, Afghan. So this is like a marketing vibe. Peace, love, and light, Cappies. Ooh, I love your energy, Capricorn.